this one was a good gash. Here is 2. Probably not that close to the, yeah, so you got 2 of them. Here's 1, and then, yep, so it's 2. Yep, so it's 2 of them. So yeah, if you don't want to do it, that's totally up to you guys. All I do, just give, you know, a suggestion what I would do if it was me, and then from there the customer decides what they want. Alright, so that's on that. And then, I think that was it. Oh, and then just the end caps on the, instead of I mean, you could replace the whole thing, you know, write it and you tell me which one you prefer, the whole roller, brand new roller where it's side caps with the inserts is only $39 or $49. Or if you wanted just the inserts, they're only $12 for the inserts for the roller.
Is that for both ends?
Yeah, because I think there's a total of 4. Let me see. 1 on each side, 2. Yeah, so it's 4 inserts would be just the $12, and then the end caps with the bearings and everything, I think is only like $9 or something. $9 for the end caps. But it's new bearings, and you'll see when I bring it back, you go like that to it, and it just keeps on spinning. That means when you're vacuuming, it's spinning faster, quicker, so you're pulling even more for that time that you're actually vacuuming. So if you, you know, I'll talk to, see if I can even do the 29 on the cord, because you got it from us originally. So if you can kind of look at that and see which one you prefer. To me, it doesn't matter. We have a service tech that doesn't, so it's whatever your preference is. But then when you get it back, you won't. I mean, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is my machine. Because they do a good job on it. There.
I don't know, maybe just do the service and the HEPA.
Yeah, no problem.
2 end caps there, I don't know.
Yeah.
By the time I get done, I could buy a brand new vacuum cleaner.
No, it's not that.
Buy a vacuum cleaner for $100.
Oh, you can get a vacuum, yeah, that spits the dirt around, yep, for $100. But you won't have a rainbow. I mean, with this, obviously, you know, I don't have to tell you, you've had it for years. You know,
well,
so.
You know, I expect to keep it for years.
That's
I
the
paid
thing.
$1,500 for that, and that was 10, 10
12
years or so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly.
It'll last me a lifetime.
Well, that's the cool thing. Well, we had it was so cool. I took in a rainbow on trade. The lady has since 1954. I mean, that just goes to show you the quality. You didn't buy, you know, junk. But I mean, the way you can look at it, it's out of warranty. It's 12 years. It's kind of like your car. Do the oil change, do the filter change every so often, not every month. It's going to prolong the life of the thing. And it's kind of like the same thing. You never done nothing to it. You know, you can put a little bit into it. Or, yeah, you can go to the store and buy $200 vacuum, $100, $50 vacuum. It's not a rainbow. It'll spit dirt around. So, you know, what I can do is, because I personally know them, so what I'll do is I'll see if they can do a little better as far as the other stuff. And then the only favor that I'm going to ask is think of a few names that you can recommend. People that got cats, people like, by the way, if you know someone that has emphysema or COPD or sleep apnea, you gotta tell them that now we have a FDA approved Class 2 medical device. It's a certified air purifier. The reason we started selling them is because people would ask us, hey Angel, we love the rainbow, but do you have anything we just put in the corner and it'll take mold, mildew, bacteria, virus, and fungus out of the air? So we did a lot of research and we found this unit. It's been around 30 years. And it started with the government. Remember anthrax and biological warfare and all that? They made a machine where you can be in that area and it's pure air that you're breathing. Anyway, people found out about it, so they were like, okay, you're fine, but we want something for our home. So we did the research. We found that we have a unit you can connect right there, and it does 1,000 square footage, 1,000 in one day. It moves a lot of air. But anyway, I don't know if you notice, like sometimes in the basement you can get a little faint, like mildew, musty smell.
Yeah.
If you do, that means there's moisture. If you have moisture, then that means you could have some black mold. I don't know if you've been in basements, and you can kind of sometimes see little like spots and stuff. First thing you got to address is humidification, which you get a dehumidifier. Do you guys have one? Okay, that's very important. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't need. if you smell mustiness, you need a dehumidifier. That's step number one. If you still smell it,
Yeah, I turn it up, it runs all the time, and
And you're-
somebody says it uses a lot of electricity, so I shut it off.
yeah, well, you know what? It's better to spend a little bit on electricity than breathing mold into your lungs. Black mold especially. Anyway, if you see mold on the wall, right, a little bit, that's not the problem. The problem is the polyps, which is like the pollen. That's a plant. It pushes out. That's what goes through your nose. That's 0.3 micron. 0.3 micron means it's 900 times smaller than a human hair. You can't filter it, so what does it do? It goes into your lungs, and then it travels into your bloodstream. So the advantage of that unit, you put it in the corner, and you don't think about air quality. I was in a house, you know Accord? I don't know if you know that area. Or Newport, Allenvale, Accord. Went to a lady's house. She had a, this is an incredible story. She had the machine, the air cleaner, because she bought it after she got the Rainbow. And she had it for about, I would say like a year. Anyway, she calls me up to thank me. You know what happened? She comes home, sees her son's car. She comes home, as soon as she comes into the house, she smells an incredible propane smell. Do you have gas and electric or gas for a stove or anything
Electric.
propane?
No.
Okay, that's good. You ever go to a house and you can smell propane in the air, like a faint smell? I don't know if your nose is sensitive to that. Mine is extremely sensitive, especially in the winter, everything's all cold out. Anyway,
This lady I take care of is, she has propane, but she's 90 years old. I'm
Okay.
sure she's not interested in buying stuff, won't be around much longer.
Well, you want to hear something amazing? Even folks that are elderly like that appreciate cleanliness. It doesn't matter if it's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. We sold that unit to a lot of people that are up in age. What they've noticed is the air is easier to breathe. Why? Because it's taken out all the garbage is in the air. Anyway, it filters down to 0.3 micron. It's 900 times smaller hair. That's virus size. So you put it there and it cleanses everything. So yeah, if you smell a little bit of mustiness, yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely.
Yeah, I have that problem in my basement, and
Wow. Grab my